course, a reason for it. As political discourse, the question of whether or not we should have a central bank has been removed from our political discourse since 1913. Before 1913, go to the Carnegie Library, go through the Fishes, go through all the old newspapers, and you will find letters to the editor, you'll find opinion pieces. It was mainstream political discourse to discuss the wisdom of a central bank versus not a central bank. Now, it's not even taught in our schools. As a matter of fact, what were you taught about Woodrow Wilson? I was taught that Woodrow Wilson tried to get into the League of Nations, but oh, horrible, he didn't manage to do it. But my weekly reader in the 1950s every week told me how wonderful the UN was. By instituting the Federal Reserve Bank, we have instituted a system of fiat money. Money that is not backed by wealth already earned on deposit somewhere, but backed only by the promise that future generations will labor in servitude to the owners of that money to pay that money back, even though it can never be paid back. And then there's the income tax the progressives gave us back. Well, they had to do that because that's the mechanism that ensures that future generations will labor to produce the wealth to pay the money back to the bank that can never be paid back. They also gave us the Great Depression and the government interventions that ensured its longevity. The public school system, they gave us that too. The public school system that gives us a population that does not understand the moral superiority of liberty and private property ownership and thinks that socialism is compassion. The progressives gave us the Great Society programs that have cost America $7.2 trillion, destroyed the black family, produced cultural, economic, and societal collapse for millions of its victims. And most recently, the Community Reinvestment Act, the ultimate free lunch, the ultimate empty promise, offered in exchange for votes, of course, the big lie. Government can make anything more affordable than the market. Here's a perfect example, ladies and gentlemen, here's a perfect example of the political left. Okay? I didn't come here to be particularly partisan, but it's interesting. They use their freedom of speech to silence yours. That's not freedom.
USA! 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 USA!
The fallacy of the CRA has brought our globe to the point of economic collapse, and the people who did it blame capitalism when they should be blaming themselves, Barney Frank. But blaming capitalism is nothing new. They did the same thing back during the New Deal. Blaming capitalism opens the door to a whole new generation of progressives to make the same mistakes that the last generation made, but on a far larger and more scary scale.